Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon 155-55, the Tier 9 French SPG, located on the southwest fawn of Oyster Bay. It's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP, and it's her entry in this week's competition. Game on! 155mm caliber. It's capable of doing 680 alpha, 48mm pen, and it's got a burst radius of 7.6 meters. Now, Angelina's got a Arty with a turret that turns all the way around. Oh, that was close. That was very close. She almost got pit maneuvered there. Anyway, she's actually going to a good position over here, where she can actually get shots on the enemy and got a bit of cover from the enemy that's approaching with all that rock in the way. Not easy for them to see her from here. They might see the tracer. Now, as I said, the turret turns all the way around. It's one of the Artys. It was actually designed with a rotatable turret. She's aiming for a spot where she knows that there's normally tank destroyers or tanks trying to shoot at our guys coming down that side of the bay. Okay, there's the first target. Skoda T56 rounds out. Direct hit. 225. Good first shot. And she's positioned her vehicle, so all she has to do is press the W key, move forward, and she's changed her position straight away, and she doesn't have to worry about counter battery. That's one of the good things about this Arty and the Bat Châtillon 155-58. You can avoid counter battery very easily just by moving or pressing your W key, and you've already moved away from the firing position, so it's very difficult for the enemy to work out exactly where you are. Rounds out, that looks good. It went long. RNG was not kind on that one. Change position again, and she's already moved away. Not everybody who uses the Bat Châtillon 155 uses that technique, so it's not possible just to say, okay, well, I'll work out a line perpendicular and then fire from that one. You'd have to be observing every shot that was made to see that it was actually being done in a straight line and to work out where that line was. But Angelina is being very careful. She's not giving that position away. She's not showing them that that's what she's doing. And she can't be spotted at the moment because there's rocks in the way. But she can see the enemy. Rounds out. Looks good. Long shot. But she got 209 splash off the Scorpion G. And she got stun assist off that one as well. Now, the armor on the Scorpion G is so thin that you can actually penetrate it with this shell. No problem. Done it many times myself. Ah, Shrek. Now, you can penetrate a Shrek with this shell as well. Rounds out. If he doesn't move, he's going to be in trouble. 132 hit points from that one. RNG again. Didn't give her an exact position. And now you... Oh, she got some track damage. Oh, she got a lot of track damage off that one. So that really worked for her. 641. And say it's mostly a game of trying to work out where your teammates are in relation to the target. If the target is in sight of your teammates, it's a good chance they might actually attack a tank that you've just tracked or stunned. Okay. There was an enemy seen in that position, but at the moment, can't see a thing. Okay, these guys are making themselves vulnerable. They're popping forward to take a shot and then popping back. We've got a Cobra and an Object 752 and an SU-130PM. Now, the SU-130PM would be the ideal target, mainly down to the fact that he's got very thin armor. Unfortunately, the shell doesn't make it over the rock, and he's still safe. And again, she moves away. The only problem you've got to worry about when you're repositioning like this and you're trying to go in a straight line is not to try and look where you're going, because if you do, it turns the turret around and you're looking where you're going instead of actually looking at the target where you're actually going to fire next. Because the turret will rotate in the direction of where you are looking. So you don't want to look ahead, you want to look at the target, where the next target will be. Skoda T56 looks like he's actually being hit from that position, but we do have a 112 coming out, and she's dialing in, ready to get shot. Rounds out. So it unfortunately hit the wall on that on the side of the rock, and so she missed out on that one as well. She did it correct there. She kept her aim on the enemy, and that way the turret only turned minimally and she was still on target. Oh, we're loaded, and the Cobra is trying to maneuver away. So, oh, he stopped, but the shell exploded in front of him and he missed any damage. Oh, that was such bad fortune there, because if the Cobra had actually kept moving, he would have walked into that shell. As it was, he got tracked, and that stopped him from going into the shell. And the enemy is starting to get closer. Yeah, she might have to move away from here now, and I think that's what she's decided to do. The easiest thing to do will be to go over and join the M40, M43, and then shoot at the enemy from the harbour area. She got spotted, so somebody saw her. Now the question is who? I don't think it's that SU-130. It's outside view range. It's probably the 752 or the T56 that spotted her. Unfortunately, she's driving straight towards the BZ-176, and it might be a good idea to get behind one of the rocks. Instead, she's actually aiming towards the 112, the Object 752, and the Skoda T56. She fires at the 752, she gets a splash. Only 48 though. Yeah, the enemy's coming towards our SU-130PM. The Scorpion just got a kill on the 752, so he's out of the game. Now, Hertz tracking him might have actually had some effect, but I think it only assisted him. Now, we're loaded. We can't see the target, though. Oh, there he is. He's gone behind. We might be able to get a shot through the gap. Rounds out. Yes! And it was a kill shot that came up afterwards. The SU-130PM got a kill, which means Angelina picked up some extra stun assist. And there's that Skoda. And he's gone as well. That means Angelina's now in a safe area, because the BZ, well, we haven't seen him for a while. It looks okay. There's the Cobra. Okay, she's going for the Cobra. He's in the middle of the airfield, which is not a safe place to be. She's lining up, working out where he's going next. Rounds out. Good shot. 291. Direct hit. And he goes down to the SU-130PM again. So that guy has actually benefited twice from Angelina's shells, because she slowed the guy down and allowed the SU-130PM to get a perfect shot. Well, the good news is there's only 5 enemies left. Got 1 Arty, 2 tank destroyers, 2 heavy tanks. Our M40, M43 is changing position. I think he might be wondering where that BZ176 is. Wondering what Angelina's doing here as well, but she gets into the bushes here. She might be able to get a clean shot at that BZ. Oh, there they are. Okay, so she now knows where they are, but can she get a shot over the top because the angle's wrong? You see the gun's pointing in the sky and that she can't drop the shell onto the target. Now the BZ176 is backing up. It's pulling away, and she still can't get the shell to come down. She's having to move forward to line up the shell. Now she might get spotted. Dialing in. Looks good. She's been spotted. And she fired, but unfortunately she did get seen. And the BZ might fire. And here comes the enemy Arty. And we got stunned. Now it looks like the BZ was probably in reload, and that's why he didn't fire. So I think we got away with that one. Oh, Charioteer over this side. Now he probably knows we're over here, but he can't see us at the moment. The Charioteer won't go out into the open, because if he does, he'll get spotted by our Type 63 and the Tiger Mouse. Oh, we've been spotted again. And that's Arty flying. And we did get stunned. Or did we get stunned? No, we didn't. We're okay. Safe. There's only 3 enemy remaining, but there's 4 in our team. They've been whittling away. We might get spotted by the Charioteer again. Nope, we didn't. So we're okay. The M40, M43 is still staying there. I think he likes that safe position. Meanwhile, the SU-130PM on our team is actually headed for the enemy cap area. And he's found the enemy Arty and he's gone. So we're not going to be receiving any more shells from above. And Angelina's moving over to get in the cap. She can make a quick run down the runway at fast speed. This Arty does go fast, 56.3 kilometers an hour. There was only one ever prototype. It was designed based on M47 running gear. Those were very common tanks around that time, so easy enough for the French to get hold of parts and put together an Arty prototype. A lot of zeros on that airfield. Or the Zeeks as they were known, the A6M. And we're being tracked by a BZ. Oh, we got spotted, but the BZ got taken out, and he was taken out by the SU-130PM. And that's another time that that guy has actually got a nice hit on the enemy. He's got 4 kills now, that guy. 4 kills. I think that BZ was attracted by Angelina, saw her as bait. Or didn't see her as bait, actually, didn't realise she was bait, but it worked out okay, and now she's sitting in the cap and acting as bait of a different kind, forcing the enemy to come to her. It's only the Charioteer that's left. As far as we know, he's still down there in the south. That SU-130PM obviously wants another kill. Angelina's trying to dial in on the area where she thinks he is. That guarantees there, and she's got a red line, which means she probably wouldn't be able to shoot in that direction. And there he is. He's been spotted. Now, can she get a shot? Well, she's got a green line now, so she possibly can get a shot. Now it's gone red. So, no, she won't be able to get a shot. That big hill is in the way. That big rock. And the game is over. The SU-130PM succeeded again. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second-class tanker for Angelina75 of OLIMP in the Bat Châtillon 155-55. She managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8 in this one. And she also got a Confederate hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. Her win rate from that one wasn't particularly high because she didn't do a huge amount of damage, but she did enable some of her teammates to get some good kills by tracking the enemy, slowing them down, allowing them to dial in on the target, and then they nailed them for her. 1029 was the win 8. Let's have a look at team score and see where she is. Well, the highest damage in the game turned out to be Mr. SU-130 PM. Yes, the guy who actually nailed those tanks that Angelina hit. He got 3,354 hit points of damage. Second highest was the Tiger Mouse with 3,127. And the third highest in this game turned out to be the Waffenträger Alpha Panzer IV on the enemy team with 2,741 hit points of damage. When it came to Angelina, we can see that she managed to get 1,142. Now, that's not a high score in damage, but again, it's only a 155mm howitzer. She was hitting hard, heavy tanks, and she was getting small hits on them, but she was slowing them down, and that's where it counted. She didn't get any kills, but the high scorer was the SU-130 PM because he got 5. And when the next highest was the Object 752 and the BZ-176 on the enemy team, both of them got 3 kills. And when Angelina didn't get any at all. When it came to base XP, though, she's a little higher up the table because the SU-130 PM, the only player over 1,000 with 1,128. 993 went to the Tiger Mouse, 937 went to the Type 63, and he also picked up a Confederate, and Angelina got a Confederate as well with 774, and she's in 5th place on base XP. She fired only 14 rounds, but that's quite a lot in a game like this. 3 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but 8 splash. Damage of 1,142, again, that's the small amount, but it is a 155mm. She did receive 1 hit by way of splash damage, yet the enemy Arty did get close to her, but didn't quite actually stop her. Only got some stun. 6 direct hits, or 6 damaged enemy, 818 hit points of stun assistance, and 820, oh no, sorry, that's damage assistance. That's where she tracked the guy, and he subsequently took damage and was taken out of the game. But she got 824 of stun assist off 8 stuns, and so that combined is actually enough to get her the 2nd class. She also got 58 cap points while sitting in the cap. On a premium account, she earned 73,647 credits from that game and 2,322 experience points. But sadly, as Angelina says, it's not enough. No, she can't beat Talons off that score. Talons still has a 1st class and a bruiser. Even though he doesn't have a Confederate medal, that 1st class beats her 2nd class. And so sadly, he's still in the lead, and he's got 1 more replay to send in. So it does look as if Talon is going to win. And Angelina, well, she didn't send in another replay after this, so I think we do know the end of battle result, or the end of contest result. But we'll watch Talon's next game because it is interesting. So let's have a look at the 2nd replay. And the last replay is on the Redshire map, South Spawn. And this time it's in the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. And it's a Tier 10 game with Tier 8 tanks in it. And there's an awful lot of Tier 8, so this could be a bit of fun. Game on. Well, the M53 M55, well known for being the Arty that was based on the M47. It's actually got a 203mm howitzer, the 8-inch. It's capable of doing 900 alpha, and with the HE rounds, it's capable of penetrating, if I remember correctly, 53mm bomber, 52, just 1 out, okay, and it's got a 10.5 meter burst radius. Standard reload is 40.27 seconds. Talon's got 32.09. So 8 seconds off the normal reload. More than 8 seconds. Okay, so he's going to try and hit the enemy tanks that are coming up to the castle. They go through that gate. That Type 63 is going to get hit. That's one of the new tanks. Yes, that's one of the ones that's in the loot boxes. A lot of people playing their loots now. They're interested in finding out the characteristics. It's going to be quite interesting over the Christmas period, and yes, even I have actually been playing the game rather than just commentating on it. Yes, so I'm actually getting in some game time. Mind you, even today I managed to do commentary on 8 replays. That's quite a lot as well. Okay, that E900 just managed to get a shot in, but can we get a shot for Centurion? Yes! He got a hit. 286. And that's in a useful position because our guys can hit those guys if he places the shell in there. Now, we've got a few enemy tanks in the castle. He probably needs to pull back and slightly to the west so he can get accurate shots on these. Again, that Type 63, the new tank. Which way is he going to send the shell? Got an SMD-CC67 backing them up, but it looks like he's not coming in. Oh! Now, the E3 just derped the Type 63. And that Bat Chat, well, he would have been hit twice because Talon the Shield followed him through the gate, and it was actually the G-Saw who got the kill shot, but Talon Shield was going right up his rear at the same moment. Okay, so the enemy has now pulled back from the castle. In fact, the SMB is still there, but it looks like he did pull back, and he is taking a position a little further to the west. Okay, that might change his angle on the enemy on the east side as well. So, 3 kills so far, and 2 up on the enemy. The SMB CC67 asking for a shell, rounds out, direct hit, right on the money. 383 from the shell, 267 from stun assist, and the SMB CC67's out the game. There's that, trying to the Type 63 again. Now he's quite unusual because he's got those rings on the barrel, which I think are designed to actually help ventilate the heat away from the barrel. But he's also got a what's the name of the turret? I'm trying to remember the type of turret it is. Oh, that's so annoying. The pivoting turret. That's all I can think of at the moment. But no, it's not that. That's not the actual name. Okay, almost loaded. Dialing in. It's going to get the side of an E900. Oh, the guy backs up. Okay, rounds out. Oh, well, he stunned them all, so at least he might get some stun assist. Okay, that looks better. Okay, that tortoise is a prime target for us. But all we're going to do is track him from this angle. Rounds out straight away. Direct hit. Yep, he looked and watched and saw the shell disappear without an explosion. So we know he got a direct hit. Now here we've got 3 tanks together. Now it's a very tempting target when you've got 3 tanks because you do get the chance to hit all 3 at the same time if you can put the shell in the right place. Yeah, they don't look happy, those guys. Wait for it. No, they've all split up now. Okay, E3. That's it. Rounds out. Yes. Yes! Good hit. 385. He took a hit from the Lorraine 155-51, and then our 8-inch shell came in, and that was the that guy. That means that the Lorraine actually did get our stun assist off that one, or damage assist. And oh, we've got to watch out. This AMX. He's actually fairly close, and he might spot us. But that AP goes down. Tortoise is out of the river. Rounds out. Another direct hit, 307. So he's racking up the damage. Over 1,600. More stun assists coming in. Can't get it from that angle. Might be able to get to Skoda, but he's behind the Zeppelin. They're coming up behind him. So, yes, the Skoda is a potential target now. He's just about loaded. Going for the E100. Buys it in. And actually hits the E3. But he stunned the 63 at the same time. Oh, 3 kills, one after the other, and that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and that was the first class tank of a talon1958 of OLIMP in the M53 M55. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 5 exactly in that game, and his win rate was 1,980, but he already knew that he won this weekend's Lion, and he says sleeping in is awesome, mainly because of his first game, the first one where he got the SU8 and managed to score enough to get a first class and bruiser off that battle, and that one earned him the weekend Lion. Because all Angelina could get was the second class. So unfortunately, that means Angelina is now playing catch up for next week, or this week, I should say. Anyway, let's have a look at the rest of the scores. He didn't get the highest damage, but he did do very well because the E100 got 3,488 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to the CC1 Mark II on our team with 3,049. And the third highest damage was Talon with 2,283. This is what happens when you keep punching those shells out as quickly as you can. You get big scores right at the top of the table, and that really helps in wins, especially on the holiday ops. When it came to kills, though, it was the GeForce 1010 who did the best. He got 4 kills, that's that one. Second was the Barask, the TS54, and the E3, all got 2 kills apiece. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill, and only 2 of them got kills at all in that game. Talon didn't get any kills, but of course he did do very well. And when it came to base XP, he's in 4th place because the Barass managed 1,020, the only player to get over 1,000 base. 990 went to the GeForce 1010, and 966 went to the TS54 in 3rd place, with Talon in 4th place, just behind with 944. He fired only 10 rounds, but he got good results. Got 5 direct hits, no penetrations, but 14 splash. 10 shells, 14 splashes. He was hitting more than 1 tank at the same time over on the Zeppelin side. Got 2,283 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 5 the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he did get 2,162 hit points of stun assist or 14 stuns. And that's what I'm saying. If you keep punching out that many rounds, there's a good chance you're going to get a few stun shells or stun tanks that get hit. And that's where you earn the mastery badges. On a premium account, he actually earned 77,718 credits from that game. And he also got a reward for completing mission events. I think that's the holiday ops. 50,000 off that one. That's more than the amount he got for the battle. And also he picked up 2,832 experience points. Just goes to show when you're motivated and you do the right thing and you pump those shells out really quickly, it soon triggers a good result. So well done. Nice sleeping in. I'm sure that you enjoyed it. Angelina's going to have to really go for it this week and try and get a score where she can win next weekend's Lion. I hope you enjoyed those replays. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.